Mary Alice, the district attorney said while Stephanie Kollatz could have been sentenced to 7 years in prison, Erie County Court Judge Kenneth Case sentenced her instead to just 5 years of probation for the fatal hit and run. The crash happened on Transit Road late at night on January 8th. Stephanie Kollatz was driving a minivan when she hit a man who was walking with a shopping cart. He died at the scene. Erie County District Attorney Michael Keene said that while she returned to the scene, she drove away a second time without helping the victim.
She came back to the scene and then she left again. She did not stop and try to render any assistance to the man. She didn't call the police, and she just left.
At the time of the crash, Kollatz had no driver's license, a vehicle with suspended registration, no insurance, and no inspection. She pleaded guilty to 1 count of leaving the scene of an accident resulting in death back in May.
This charge could result in a 7-year sentence, but the judge had agreed at the time of the plea that he would not sentence her to any more time than 6 months in jail and probation.
The DA said the judge cited his reasoning for the probation sentence was her clean record, cooperation with the investigation, and that there appears to have been no drugs or alcohol involved.
This is a tragedy. Obviously, this was an accident. We don't believe that she intentionally struck this man. There was no evidence of drugs or alcohol, but this is a felony to leave the scene of a personal injury accident that in this case resulted in death. It's a D felony.
The Erie County Sheriff's Office is still working to identify the victim, who had no identification on him.
At one point, they were pretty strongly convinced that he was from the Fredonia area, and they've put out, leads trying to figure out who he was and whether anybody, would come forward. And it's been almost a year. I mean, it's 9 months now.
Along with the probation, Kollatz will also have to pay a $2,000 fine, and her driver's license was revoked for a year. Now, as I mentioned, the victim still hasn't been identified, and if you have any information on his identity, give the district attorney's office a call. We'll have that number for you on our website, WGRZ.com. On your side in the studio, Natalie Foss, Channel 2 News.